So what we've got here is a Yamaha GYTR edition Raptor 700R. It's a 07, so rather than going out and buying new bikes, I understand a lot of people are just making their bikes better, and that's what we're doing here. Now, not everything's cheap. We do have a few expensive parts on here too, but we think when it's all said and done, you'll be pretty happy with it, because so far we're pretty happy too. All right, one of the easiest things to do is replace the controls. So what we've done here is we took a PowerMad bar riser. That allowed us to throw Rinthal fat bar on here. And obviously the Rinthal fat bar is going to be tougher, stronger, better looking, and a little bit lighter than the stock steel bars. So that process, all in all, probably 20 minutes, half hour, start to finish. That was pretty easy. And retail on that, just under 300 bucks for the bars, the PowerMad riser, grips, the whole 9 yards. The next and arguably most critical upgrades that we've made were a big gun full Evo series system. This thing is ultra trick. Our friends at DTR Racing out of Salem, Oregon, they did the installation process for us on this. And the installation process from start to finish, probably about half hour, 45 minutes. There were a couple of things about the Evo exhaust that you're gonna have to take care of. That exhaust headers, as they go in, the clearance is really close towards the frame. Otherwise, it's a snap to get them in there. But you do have to take care to make sure everything's lined up perfectly so that they don't hit the frame. They come with the optional spark arresters. Okay, almost everywhere it's required, except for on the racetrack. So these just pop out, 4 bolts, take the caps, put them in, bolts back on, you're done. Now you've got a EPA spark arrested exhaust system. We also installed a big gun power box. This is probably one of the easiest performance upgrades you can do. It's 2 clips, bam, the thing's in. They come preloaded with a map for the big gun system, obviously. So when we were on the dyno, it was dialed. Like, we couldn't get it much better than it was on our first run. Now, under the seat, this is where the business is done. We've got a Fuel Customs intake system. All right, the kit includes the little mesh to keep the sand out, a K&N air filter, and the Fuel Customs proprietary intake. Basically, that gives you a straight shot right into the intake ports of the engine. I mean, this thing is dialed. It's well thought out, and our buddies at DTR Racing swear by it. They built a Raptor for us in the past, and they know that if you want your Raptor to go fast, you need to call Fuel Customs. Doesn't matter what exhaust you got going, it works with them all. On the underside of the Raptor 700R, we have a GYTR edition plastic frame glide plate. Adds just a little bit more protection to the bottom of your rig. All right, as far as the installation process goes, it was really easy. Start to finish, maybe 10, 15 minutes. All of the holes are recessed, so there's no bolts to hang up anywhere. The mounting hardware, these little trick aluminum brackets, are nice and clean. Very easy to install. In addition to the glide plate, we've also installed GYTR NERF bars. If you'll notice, the webbing, everything's attached nice and clean. It's got excellent welds all the way around on these NERF bars. As far as the installation process goes, from start to finish, was probably 45 minutes. The hardest part, right here, the webbing. Getting all the webbing through all of the little mounting holes, that, you know, it's a little time-consuming process. Other than that, it's very straightforward. Bolts to the foot pegs, mounting system that they have here across the frame rails, and voila, 40 minutes, 45 minutes tops, you can do it by yourself.